Le Castellet, the scene of the opening round of the Michelin Le Mans Cup for 2022. Blue sky all around the Circuit Paul Ricard for race number 1 of 7 this year. And we're going to be going to Italy twice, to Le Mans for the Road to Le Mans, and to Belgium and Portimao to complete the season. Loads of racing for these cars and a fit-to-bursting grid. 31 LMP3s, 7 GT3s got underway just after 4:30 this afternoon. And amazingly, many of them did get through the first couple of corners unscathed. A good getaway for Torsten Kratz, who was chased all the way by Jerome de Sadelia. Further back, 1 or 2 incidents, including for Freddie Hunt, who nearly lost the car in a massive way down the Mistral Straight. Very good car control in the Reiter Engineering LMP3. Early stops then for the GMB Motorsport car. That was the car coming in for a penalty after a jump start for Jens Moller. And some overtakes between Ebby Motors and AF Corsa. They've been old foes going back through the archives. This a frightening moment for Klaus Abelan at senior corner. The very, very rapid right-hander, and a full course yellow would be issued to retrieve a stray bollard at Virage du Camp at turn 5. Brave Marshall picking that up and getting it back very swiftly indeed. There was a spin for Jerome de Sadelia. Hadn't quite expected the tyre degradation to fall off as significantly as it did in his first ever prototype LMP3 race. Done loads of radicals in the past. Also rather wayward coming out of Virage du Pont between the 14 car and a recovering 43. That would result in a puncture, some contact at the final corner. Pit stops started in anger. Remember, a mandatory pit stop required along with a driver change, run to a minimum pit stop reference time. And Tom Dillman, who took over the number 10 Racing Spirit of Le Mans car, had no moment's peace at all. Needed to get his sleeves rolled up as quickly as possible to dispatch the number 11 car of Leo Weiss, which he did with aplomb, and then presented by a rejoining MV2 Forestier racing car, number 29, Louis Rousset, taking over from Jerome de Sadelia, and Rousset could not hang back. The rapid Frenchman, Tom Dillman, in car number 10, in that teal and black car, going to the race lead, and eventually he would stretch his legs to over 18 seconds. So car 10 for Racing Spirit of Le Mans, who've always traditionally been wedged down into the lower order of the top 10 and beyond, but they have done a really good job today to take victory. Congratulations to Tom Dillman and the man who set the foundation, Alexander Matschel. That's what it means to the Swiss squad. And in their debut for the Michelin Le Mans Cup, JMB Motorsport, a 1-2 finish, 55 finishing ahead of 44.